Hello and welcome back to Growler Model Painting. Today we've got a tutorial on how to paint Necrons. Now, really exciting day. I'm starting a new army of Necrons, and this is exactly how I'm going to paint my Necrons. So let's get started. I'm going to use a base coating brush, like a massive one, so we can just really quickly get a base coat on them. I've been batch painting these, so I've been doing 5 at a time because it is quite a quick way of painting them. So you can just get your large brush. Now I'm using Boltgun metal, so I'm just really quickly giving it a really like quite quick coat. Doesn't even matter where you get the paint, it's just a base coat. Just as long as you cover all of the model. Don't have to worry about the gun. The gun will be a different colour. So using the new paints, this is called Leadbelcher now. So we can just cover the whole model with this Boltgun metal, and we're going to move on to the next stage when this is dry. Okay, so next step, we're going to use some Nuln oil or Badab black if you're using the old paints. We'll use a wash brush with this, and we're just going to basically wash all the parts that will have used Boltgun metal on. It's quite a heavy wash, but make sure your brush is damp. All the paints that I'm using in the video are going to be in the description, so if you're stuck at any point, just look down there and it'll tell you what paints I've used. So this is just a really quick wash all over these metal areas. Black wash and Boltgun metal go together really nicely. I'd recommend it on it doesn't matter what model you're doing, whether it be a Space Marine Bolter or I don't know, a Necron. I recommend using Badab black over Boltgun metal as much as you can, because you can see it gives a really nice effect and it's really quite fast to put on. So I'm going to coat all the metal areas with Boltgun metal. No line. Okay, so now this wash is dry, we're going to go on to finishing off the metal areas. I'm going to use Necron Compound, which is a dry paint from the new Citadel range. There's not actually an alternative to this in the old Citadel range, so I'd advise going buying this if you want to get the same effect. I'm using a medium dry brush. It's really nice size for this kind of model. So, as always with dry brushing, you want very little on your brush. You wipe most of it off, and then we can start applying it to the model. So I'm really lightly dry brushing over these areas. I'm not dry brushing these joint areas, only the main areas of the arms. So it leaves the joints in the recesses nice and dark, and it makes the higher areas nice and bright. And these dry prints are really nice as well, because they don't leave any of that grainy texture that you usually get from dry brushing. They give a really nice texture to the model. Use Caliban green, which is like a really dark green. I don't like using black, so a lot of people would use black on the weapon, whereas I'm going to use this colour because I try to stay away from black as much as possible, because it's a really annoying colour to work with. So I'm going to go with the kind of theme Necrons have, which is that really bright green. So I'm going to use a really dark green on the gun, and then offset it against the really bright green rod that goes in here. It looks really nice in the end. You can get a nice glowing effect across the weapon. So I'm just base coating all the weapon except the scythe on the end. So all this as well will be Caliban green. this pipe here, Goblin green. So this is going to be Goblin green, and these bits in the gun here, these kind of looks like a battery of some sort. I'm going to do Goblin green as well. They go all the way around the weapon, so you might want to paint the gun before you put it on the model, because you have to squeeze right in the back there to get them ones in the back. It's quite awkward. Okay, so next we'll want to brighten up these green areas that we've just painted. I'm going to use Moot green. If you're using the old paints, it's called Scorpion green. It's a really nice bright green colour, complements what we've done already really nicely. So I'm going to use a detail brush. It's quite moist, bit of water on it, and I'm just going to layer this over, but leaving the edges of the pipe darker. This will give like quite a nice glowing effect. And we're going to do this on all the green areas that we've previously painted. Also going to do it in the eyeballs and on his little insignia on his chest there, just to make it stand out a bit. Okay, so now we're going to highlight this dark green colour that we've got. I'm going to use Snot green. It's a really nice step up from the previous colour, and if you put it around these areas where we use the lighter green, it actually looks like that lighter green is glowing and lighting up the darker green. It's quite a nice effect when you put it all over the gun. So just edge highlight it. You can put it anywhere you want. I'm going to focus on putting it around the glowing areas. It looks really nice when you've finished it. Okay, so this is going to be a final step. Now you've finished. We're going to take a Waywatcher green glaze. We're going to apply this to the bright green areas on the gun. So I'm using a wash brush here, and it gives the model a really nice kick. So you can see as soon as you put it on, it just makes that vibrant green that little bit more vibrant. It just adds to the model overall, because you do want it to look like it's glowing. Because when you put this glowing bar in, you want these bits to match the bar basically. By applying this glaze, they do match it a bit better. So I'll just finish this model off. I'll show you the 360 degree of a finished model, and I'll add some photos to the end of the video, just so you can get an idea of what they look like when there's many of them together. So here's the 360 degree of what a finished model would look like. Doesn't take too long to paint these models. This one took probably, I don't know, about 15 minutes on its own, because I've been batch painting them in batches of 5, so I'm not actually sure how long it takes to paint one, but it takes a few hours to paint 5. So I'll add some pictures at the end of the video so you can see what they look like together. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video. One last thing, this rod here, make sure you use super glue and make sure you get it on the end of the rod, because if you apply plastic glue and it gets on the rod, it makes it go all frosty and ruins it. So when you're putting this in, put it in last after painting, put the super glue right on the end and then just slot it in and make sure the glue doesn't get on the rod because it'll ruin it. So thanks for watching and subscribe to the channel.